In the wintertime, when it's cold, in a lot of places, it's still really cold. If you've got a lake that's got standing timber, what is a dynamite technique, a dynamite lure to catch those fish on? Good morning, guys and girls. March 6th, reading from the Catch of the Day book on the Catch a Better Life channel on YouTube and on Facebook. If you're not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe to this channel right now. It'll absolutely change your life. The channel is called Catch a Better Life. God will see to it that you will actually catch a better life if you're involved in this channel. March 6th, we're looking at the book of Proverbs. This is a good one right here. You can all look, everybody can agree with this right here. I don't know if how much of the Bible you agree with. I agree with all of it. But you can agree that old people are proud of their grandchildren and children are proud of their parents. Old people are proud of their grandchildren and children are proud of their parents. They're proud of their parents almost no matter what kind of parents they have. And a lot of kids have got parents that are not the very best. Other kids have got parents that are absolutely wonderful. But the kids are proud of the parents. It says so right here in Mark 17:6, and it's absolutely true. Probably the best way to get your kids and your grandkids into fishing is to take them perch or bluegill fishing. Here in the South, we call bluegill perch. I know that up in the North, you have a yellow perch, which is a different fish. But we're talking about bluegill, sunnies. A lot of y'all call them up there. You can catch bluegill just about anywhere you can find water. If you find water, there's usually perch or bluegill in it. Here's the deal, though. You can teach them how to tie on a hook. You can teach them how to pinch on a split shop or sinker on there. Teach them how to attach a bobber to it. Learning to cast, concentrating on that bobber, setting the hook, handling the fish. These are all just a few of the important lessons that you can teach your kid when you take them bluegill fishing or perch fishing. Plus the fact that they're going to have a ball because they're going to catch fish. You're going to catch fish, and that's one of the most important things is catching fish. When you take your kids or you're fishing or somebody doesn't fish much, take them fishing where they can catch some fish. God created the family. Can I tell you? God created the family. Exactly. And then he created fishing. He created the family before he created fishing. And he created as another means of holding families together. You hear what I just said? God created the family and then he created fishing as another means of holding families together. Now, Jimmy, you saying that God created fishing just to help hold families together? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's just my idea about it. That's not my idea. I can't really back that up scripturally, but that's what I believe. I believe God created fishing to hold families together. Here's the deal. You need to plan some time in your schedule in the next couple of weeks to take your kids or your grandkids perch fishing, bluegill fishing, sunny fishing. Resist all the other more sought after species. Your family is well worth the trip. Your family is well worth the trip. I still love to bluegill fish. I go down to the dock here on Twin Eagle Lake by myself and get me an ultralight rod and catch bluegill on a little crappie magic jig all the time. And I love it. Here's our tip for today. Heavy spoons jigged vertically around standing timber will produce cold water bass. That's my answer to that question I asked a little bit earlier. A great bait to use in standing timber this time of the year, a heavy spoon. You simply get up there, drop it right down beside the tree. Simply drop it right down beside the tree. And if you've got a life scope on your boat, or you got a Garmin life scope on there, you can look in those trees and see if there's any fish there. But there may be some fish attached to the bottom. There may be some fish laying down there around brush and limbs you can't see. So there might be some fish there you can't see. And if you don't have it, it's a great way to find them quick. Just go from tree to tree to tree. Simply drop that jig down there, drop it all the way down to the bottom, push your button, let it fall all the way down to the bottom. When it gets to the bottom, take it, pick it up, jiggle it a little bit right down on the bottom at first. Just jiggle your rod a little bit like that. Jiggle a little bit, nothing bites it. Pop your rod up high, then let it fall. Pop it up high and let it fall. Pop it up high and let it fall. And then wind up a little bit more, pop it up high and let it fall. Now we know that a fish will bite that thing on the fall, but we know that when you're fishing like that, if you can keep the bait above the fish, they'll come up and get it. So as that bait goes down, you might want to, let's say you're fishing a tree that's 25 or 30 foot deep, you might want to drop down about 8 or 10 foot and pause. And jiggle it around a little bit, maybe pop it up a time or two, drop it down another 5 or 6 feet, pop it down a time or two. Because if there's a fish between you and the bottom that is suspended on that tree, you might be able to catch him that way. Now, a lot of times he'll just follow that bait down to the bottom. We've seen that happen on the locator. But and they'll hit those jigs a lot of times when you jerk it up like that, one's got it. You jerk it up, you jerk it, oh, there's a fish on there. You set the hook, you didn't even know you had him. Guys and girls, go out there and have you a great one. Fish lucky, and remember, I sure do love you.